So, we discussed about the singularity. We told you what is the singularity. A point z naught is called a singular point of a function f z if the function is not analytic at point z naught, but if I take any disk around z naught, the function should be analytic except the point z naught. In other way around, the analyticity means the function is solid near z naught, but z naught, right. This is the definition of the singularity. But also notice that if function is not analytic at a point z naught, it does not mean that the point is singular point. For singularity, the function must be in a form of solid near the point except at that point. Okay. So, how it will look like? It will look like a puncture at that point, right. Okay. For example, f z is equal to x square nowhere analytic. It does not mean that every point is every point is singular point. Again I am repeating, f z is equal to x square is nowhere analytic. It does not mean that every points of the complex plane are singular point. It does not imply. For singularity, the function must be in the form of solid. Okay. So, this is the things we had discussed, and okay. So, some example we can see. Ardhara, now fine, right? Meeting can be continued, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay. I will increase the font size.
Oh, yeah, that will.
Okay. So, f z is equal to x square. Find the singular point. So, the first option f z is equal to x square and set of singular points number 1 phi whole C ring. F z is equal to x square, set of singular points of this function whole C, or it forms a group, it is a ring or it is a phi set. We notice that the function f z is equal to x square is nowhere analytic, even though the function have no singularity, because the cavity is possible where the function is solid first, right. This function is nowhere solid, therefore, no cavity is possible. So, the first option will be, this is the correct. Okay. The next point is type of singularity. Type of singularity. Oh, sorry. So, first of all I want to tell you the type of singularity. The type of singularity, there are two type of singularity. The first one is, so type of singularity is two type. One is isolated, another one is non isolated. The type of singularity, the type of cavity in a solid of the two type, first is isolated, another one is non isolated. We will discuss it later, what is the non isolated means. Ardra, it is fine, right? Video and audio both are fine, can be manageable.
Yes.
Okay. So, the
Below non-isolated we cannot.
Below I will not write. So, type of singularity, there are two type of the singularity, one is isolated, another one is non isolated. Under what is the isolated singularity means? A singularity can be isolated with respect to a disk. I means that if we can lock a singularity in a disk, meaning there should not be any other singularity other than that, we say it is isolated. If we fail, then we will say it is the non isolated. Please turn off your mic, everyone, I request you. So, the type of singularity are isolated, non isolated. Isolated means if we can lock a singularity in a disk, right, that is the isolated, otherwise it is the non isolated. Okay. So, example you have to look at it, this is the very basic example, means if you can separate the singularity from other singularities, then it is an isolated singularity. Like we had some example, if we have seen 1 over z minus 2, z minus 3, one singularity was at z is equal to 2, another singularity was at z is equal to 3, right. So, both were at some distance, such a singularity is known as the isolated singularity. It is related kind of thing, isolated point or not non isolated point, that is you are aware. Okay. So, in the first case, what is the removable singularity? The removable singularity means a singularity of the form which can be removed, we say it is a removable singularity. So, we are testing at the z naught. So, the first case in the removable, what we are doing here. So, we will calculate the limit z tending to z naught f of z, this should be exist and finite. Okay. But this limiting value should not be equal to the f of z naught. If we can calculate the limit of the function at particular point z naught, if limit exists and finite, but not equal to the value of function, it is something you can say it is the some removable discontinuity also, right, related to. So, we say the function have removable singularity at z is equal to z naught. Okay. What is the essential singularity? If I calculate the limit z tending to z naught f z does not exist in C hat we say a function have essential singularity at point z naught if limit does not exist in extended complex plane. Okay. What is the meaning of this? The meaning is very simple. When if we start moving towards the z naught, in some direction the limit is going to some other point. If I take another path, our function tending to some other point, right. So, the limit is path dependent, right. So, this limit does not exist in the extended complex plane. We say the function have essential singularity at point z is equal to z naught. So, what about the pole? Can we say something about the pole? Yes. So, the pole cases, a function, an analytic function f z is said to have pole at point z naught if limit z tending to z naught f z exists in C hat. Okay. Or when z tending to z naught, this absolute value tend to the infinity. That is why I am telling the limit exists in the C infinity. In simple way, we can say the function have removable singularity, its limit exists infinite, removable. For the pole cases, if we can calculate the limit value always tend to the infinity, we say the removable pole, and if function limit does not exist in whole C, we say the function have essential singularity. Okay. Is it fine for everyone? Anybody have any doubt? Please let me know now. No doubt, right? The audio and video are fine right now? Okay.
It's fine.
Anyway, can be manageable, right? So, we have to manage anyhow till tomorrow only. Day of tomorrow onward, we will have a proper video and audio, everything. So, somebody have any doubt, please ask. Any doubt regarding singularity, type of the singularity? The type of the singularity are two types, one is isolated, another one non-isolated. Isolated means we can isolate it with respect to a disk, otherwise non-isolated. And type of isolated singularity are the three types. First is removable, pole, and the essential. Removable means if limit exists infinite, we say it is the removable. Limit exists in extended complex plane, we say it is the pole. Limit does not exist in extended complex plane also, we say it is a removable essential singularity. So, okay, let me come to the point again. We mentioned that, somebody asking any doubt? Anyway, so what I am telling you, I mentioned that if I have some cavity in the teeth, I will visit to a doctor and he will find out there are three types of the cavity. First removable, second pole, third one essential. So, according to the cavity, doctor will suggest some medicine. For removable, he will not give anything. For pole, he will give something. Essential, something again he will give. So, here I have a solid, it have a cavity. So, there are some process. So, there are if so suppose I have a function, it have a isolated singularity, it meaning that it can be removable, it can be pole, it can be essential. If it is removable, then we do not need to fill the solid, it is already a solid, you do not worry, there is no cavity, I mean that such a cavity can be negligible. If it have a pole, then we have a method how to fill the cavity. For essential also we have a method to fill the cavity. So, tomorrow or if time permitted, then we will think how to fill the solid. Okay. Anybody have any doubt? So, first we are going to write zeros of functions, analytic function. And its speed. Zeros of analytic function and its speed, in which speed is tending towards the 0. Let f is a function defined from a disk z naught to delta to c, and f is analytic also. At z naught f is said to have zero of order k at z naught if f of z naught 0, f dash z naught 0 and so on, f की power k minus 1 z naught 0 okay. An analytic function is said to have zeros of order k at z naught if its kth derivative non-zero and but till kth minus 1 derivative at the point z naught should be 0. Then we say that such a function f have 0 of order k. Okay. So, we have a 0 we calculated also, right. So, some note, let f be a analytic function, we say it is the holomorphic, both are the same term on a disk at point z naught radius delta. let f be a holomorphic function on this disk having zeros of order k at z naught, then now the board is visible, everyone? Board is fine?
Yes.
Okay. So, let f be an analytic function at point z naught and it have a 0 of order k at point z naught, then the f z can be written as, you tell me the function have 0 of order k at z naught. What is the meaning? This implies that f of z naught 0, f dash z naught 0, f double dash z naught 0, f kth minus 1 derivative also 0, but kth derivative will not be 0, right. So, it should be look like z minus z naught ki power k into some function h z. Where h of z naught should not be 0. Okay, fine. Any doubt? Okay. So, this is the, we will use this is the important for us, right. So, write one questions, let f and g have 0 of order m and n at point z naught. Then the first option f into g second f plus g f minus g f composition g. Then is in my system it is showing that there are two login, one person login at the two places or he gave the login to somebody else. This is the last warning I am giving you. There are two logins showing. Somebody had two login, it is showing here. So, please stop one device as soon as possible, otherwise I will disconnect you from here. Somebody did two login, please stop one device, or maybe you have given to somebody, it is showing that one number, one name at the two login.
Video is fine now.
Huh?
Video is fine now.
Audio is also fine, right? I think. Please mute everyone. Ardra, take the attendance. There are so many people. I didn't send this much login ID to everyone, right?
Yeah, some people have joined newly.
Yeah, but login ID, NGO told me he didn't send login to everyone, right? Anyway, my request is that I have the access. I do not want to do that. Video is fine right now, Ardra?
Yes, fine for me.
Other people? हाँ, 1 second, some people. हाँ, हेलो. हाँ सर, बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम ही प्रॉब्लम है. बीच में बंद हुआ था, वही प्रॉब्लम. फिर हाँ, फिर बाद में बेकार हो गया 30 मिनट के बाद में. वही मतलब वीडियो प्रॉब्लम हो रही है थी. हाँ 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 सर, अभी आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं क्या? फिर मैंने दूसरा उस पर चालू किया, तब जाके चल रहा है. मतलब एक उस पर चला ही नहीं, पूरा आधा घंटा बेकार हो गया. फिर मैंने दूसरे आईडी पे चलाया हूँ, वो चल रहा है अभी किसी तरीके से. लिखिएगा, अब इसमें भी प्रॉब्लम आ ही रही है. 253. हाँ, मतलब आईडी मतलब वही मीटिंग आईडी, तब जाके चला, उस पर चल ही नहीं रहा था. हाँ हाँ, लिखिए. ठीक ठीक, मैं कर रहा हूँ. मैं हाँ हाँ हाँ, एक सेकेंड. स्टूडेंट प्लीज़ वेट. सम टेक्निकल स्टाफ ऑनलाइन, सो प्लीज़ गिव मी 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Uh, 253 and 39. Ardra, take attendance. NGO calling that, take attendance please.